Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Captive State. Don't know a lot about it. Looks like it could be good because it's 6.9 on IMDb. Over 11,000 people have reviewed it at that. We know that's not always right, but, I'm kind of high hopes on this one. It seems like it's a post-alien invasion movie. Don't know much more. Read the synopsis. It's just, they had somebody with heavy-handed words write it kind of thing, but I don't know, there's like different groups or I don't know what, but John Goodman's in it, Ashton Sanders, Vera Famings, Kevin Dunn, Alan Ruck, so from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know, a couple people in it, whatever. 6.9. I'll get into it. It's an hour and 49 minutes. I'll check it out, give you a better idea what the synopsis is, because IMDb does not help. And then I'll tell you what I ultimately think. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Captive State. We're at the 49-minute, 44-second mark. To be honest with you, I don't have much to tell because I'm not sure what's going on. It's intricate, to say the least, and I think part of what they're doing here is they're not explaining everything, hopefully to allow the mystery to build until the end, and maybe everything will become a little bit clearer. I'm hoping that's it, and I hope I'm not missing it. So what do we know? We know that the Earth has been inhabited by aliens, extraterrestrials, over the last 9 years. It's 9 years in the future, essentially. And it seems like they negotiated, and the aliens have, they're living together with humans, and they've basically moved into large cities and then quarantined them. So they're like the closed zones, and in those zones, humans and aliens live together. You don't really see the aliens all that much, so I don't know too much about that. You see humans interacting, and in the beginning, you see one of the aliens. I think that's when it was all starting to happen, but now, the humans are working for them, and they have a little piece in the beginning where you're reading what's kind of going on, and it seems like we're helping them, showing them how to take our natural resources, kind of thing. And so you see humans, and one of the cool things or interesting was one guy, one of the characters in this, is working. He goes into a warehouse or whatever, and he's basically has a box full of digital stuff like cell phones, tablets, whatever. Takes them, takes them apart, takes the memory out of them, plugs them into a little computer, and then essentially he's just uploading all of this information as up to their central server. So just collecting everybody's devices and uploading it to their central server. So now they have all this information on everybody, and then he destroys it, whatever. So that was kind of his job. Kind of neat how they're doing that. They all seem to have a tracker in them. So it's right here in that place, and it allows, I assume, the aliens to track where everybody is and do whatever they want. But it also seems like some humans are obviously on the alien side. John Goodman is one of them, and he helps track them. And people talk about choosing sides. And then in the midst of all this, there seems to be a rebel group who wants to take them out. And so that's what it seems like. It seems like there's this group outside of everybody else who's kind of working in tandem with the aliens that basically want to destroy them or something. Don't know 100%. And you're getting bits and pieces of that. And one of the cool things is they're trying to communicate. And they have this very elaborate communication type system. Not like, it's like different things that they'll do to communicate. Now, just a real quick example. The one example would be that there's a DJ on the radio and he plays a certain song, and that'll trigger one person to go do something else that will trigger other people. So it's very elaborate. I thought that was pretty cool how they worked that out, and that's how they're getting messages to each other because they're spread throughout this closed area. They also mentioned outside the closed area, it's like anarchy. It's the Wild Wild West. We haven't seen that yet, but people talked about going there. And that's the impression that they get. So that's as much as I know. Very interesting, but but they're hiding a lot. At least I think a lot of the details that should be going on. So I'm hoping that over the next hour, it's all gonna make sense and be awesome. Because so far I like it. If they do that, I hope I didn't miss anything. So anyway, I'll get back into it a little bit more. I'll probably see you at the credits unless something interesting happens between now and then. And I'll let you know if it worked out well for me and I understand the whole movie and if it's worth renting for you. Alright, stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Captive State, and I have to say I really did enjoy it. Now, with that being said, I mean I like the premise of it, some things that I left out, but part of what I liked was, for me, maybe everybody else will watch this movie one time and be like, I got it, I know what's going on. For me, I had to piece it together. I had to go back and rewatch a little bit of the ending, I had to rewatch a couple of pieces here and there because I didn't pick it up the first time. But rewatching the ending for me helped. At first I was like, I'm not sure I get it. Not that it's that, it's not that hard to get. I just kind of missed it the first time, and I just go back and check it out a second time. But once I got it, I really enjoyed it, and it's like that way throughout the entire movie. At least I think. They don't come out and just cookie cutter tell you this is the whole thing. They give you the pieces in the beginning that helps you along, but I'm trying to figure out what is going on here, but I'm interested. It's not confusing. It's just it leaves, it's just not forth-telling, I guess, in a sense. They don't really tell you what's going on. You gotta piece it together, and so that's part of the fun. I like that. And again, you'll probably watch it and be like, I got it from the beginning, you're an idiot. But it took me a couple of, I had to think a little bit here and there to determine what was going on, and then we finally got there. Rewatched the ending a second time. I'm there. I like it. I thought it was really good. I liked the concept. Some of the things that I left out in a checkpoint because I didn't understand at the point was these aliens, they actually live underground. And it seemed like when the head of the government that in the Chicago area to go speak with them, he goes underground to go meet with them and share whatever he needs to share. So that they come up and they can roam around wherever they want. But that's an important piece, is that they actually live underground, not up top. So that's why, remember I said before, you don't see them running around all that much. It's more the humans running around, and that's why. But still, I mean, that was, other than that, I really liked it. I liked what they did. Like I said, I liked the, how they tried to communicate and between each other. This rebel group who are trying to do different things against these aliens. I like that, and then how everything kind of ties together. Some things, I don't know if they're planning on maybe a sequel, because I think they could do that if they wanted to. I'm interested in pieces that they didn't answer, and that's okay too. Like, not everything's answered. So, for example, it seems like they deport people. So if you're bad for whatever reason, you get deported off the planet. So what happens? Where do they go? Where are they deported to? What are they doing now? And can they ever come back? Or and is that part 2 of everything like that? So, I like that piece. I just think that they left some things up to your own imagination, and I wouldn't mind seeing a second run of this, or a side story that will explain it a little bit more, like maybe even a TV series. I don't know. It was that good. I liked it a lot, but I think the mystery has really gotten me overly intrigued. John Goodman plays a pretty interesting role in this. And I don't want to go into too much detail because it's better for you to see it. So that's all I got for you. I don't want to go on any longer. The plot is, real quick, aliens have invaded the planet. We start to coexist and work together. The aliens kind of run it all. They live underground. They take over legislation, and they put implants in everybody. So they basically control everything, and they're taking all the data and uploading it to their server so they can do that. And the conspiracy theories think, hey, they're just here to suck us dry of all of our national resources, and then probably move on or whatever. I don't know. They don't say that. I just said that. So that's why rebels want to rise up in a sense, and you know, that's essentially what you're getting here on the surface. But when you see this movie, it goes a lot deeper, and it's a lot more interesting than just that piece and how they portray this out there. So I am pretty excited. I thought this was a really good film. Hope they make more, do something else with it. But check it out if you like alien type movies, invasion movies, if you like detective movies, or I don't know, if you just like movies. No, anyway, if you like John Goodman, check this movie out. No, but seriously, I do recommend this if you're into these types of things. And let me know what you thought. Did you get it right from the first time you saw it? Did it all make complete sense? I mean, it makes sense in the end, but you know, did you struggle throughout the movie to figure out what is really going on here? You know. Anyway, that's it. Love to hear from you. Drop me a comment, subscribe to my channel, like it, all that stuff, and definitely check out this movie. All right, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.